Purple haze, 1 and 1, and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me?
Good evening, and welcome to Louisville Late Night. This evening we're privileged to be at the home of Mr. Wade Hall, who is a real treasure, Dr. Wade Hall, who is a real treasure to the Louisville artistic community. Wade has, although he's originally from way down south in Alabama, Wade has been distilling and cultivating knowledge and art and English literature here in the Louisville area for the past 30 years or so. Not only is Wade a very productive writer himself, but he's also been a teacher of prominence here at Bellarmine College and at Kentucky Southern University, and before that at Troy State and University of Alabama and University of Florida. And one of the many contributions of Wade to the literary community is a number of books that he's written, and I hope that this evening we'll be able to explore those books and those writings a little bit. Wade brings a great cultural heritage to us here in Louisville, but more than anything else, I'd like to see if we can capture a little bit of the life of Wade Hall and just who Wade is and in his own words, how he came to be where he is today. Let me introduce to you Wade Hall. Wade,
Yeah.
thank you for being with us this evening.
Well, it's my pleasure. Welcome to Cherokee Road.
Thank you. And you tell us a little bit about the history of Wade Hall, if you will.
Well, I go a long way. In fact, listening to you, I think I'm older than I really am. I've been around a long time. I grew up on a farm in Alabama, near Montgomery, about 35, 40 miles from, well, actually, it's not as far as it used to be because they paved the roads and it's now closer to where I grew up, about 35 miles from Montgomery, and in a rural county in the Alabama Black Belt. And I went to local public schools and then to Troy State, which was at a teacher's college about 25 miles away, and then from there I taught 1 year in a little place called Opp, Alabama. And after that, I spent 2 years in the U.S. Army, as all good men did back in the mid-50s. And I was stationed in Germany, in Heidelberg. Good place to be stationed if you're going to be in the Army. And when I came out of the Army, I went to graduate school, University of Alabama, where I took a master's in English. And then from there, I decided I needed a northern exposure. Yeah. So I went to the University of Illinois and spent 4 years up there. And getting my doctorate in English and American history. And then I taught at the University of Florida for a while, and then in the early 60s I came to Louisville, and I've lived here ever since. I taught at Kentucky Southern College.
What brought you to Louisville?
The college. It was a Baptist college. It was an experimental college on Shelbyville Road. It's now the Shelby the Shelby campus of the University of Louisville, which I think they're beginning to develop into some kind of office park. And then when Kentucky Southern closed, I was invited to join the faculty at Bellarmine College, now Bellarmine University. And I was there for almost 30 years. Great experience.
Really?
I love teaching at Bellarmine and also at Kentucky Southern.
Wow.
And it was, and Louisville, of course, is a great place to live if you are interested in the things that I'm interested in, history and folk culture in particular. It's been a good, I'm a collector so I found that Louisville is a fine place to live if you collect.
Well, you're a collector extraordinaire, wouldn't you say?
Well, I don't know about that. I've collected a lot of stuff that interests me. Now, whether it interests other people, I don't know.
I remember when we interviewed President Wethington, University of Kentucky, we went to the new library there, and there were a lot of quilts.
Yeah, I gave them about 135 quilts, mostly from Kentucky and surrounding states, and about half of those are hanging in the W.T. Young Library.
Wow.
In Lexington. Yeah. I still have over 100 left, so I got plenty of quilts.
Where
I won't get cold on winter nights.
You keep them all here at home?
Well, most of them, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I